it's your old buddy Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2019 Platinum Edition. And this is the C&O Hinton Division, episode 37. And we're going to pick up with Andrew to start off. Andrew is one of our locals. In fact, he's our only local. Well, unless you call it Duke. Duke goes picks up the empties. So, yeah. And he is hauling 75 cars up to Quinnimont. That's what he's doing. Yes, he is. And in Quinnimont, there's a yard where he's going to place some stuff. Mostly, he's going to be placing 55-ton coal cars, and we're gonna watch him go by. Because what we got 10:15 right now in the upper right-hand corner there, and we're gonna watch him until 10:20. This is a nice shot. Nice shot. Look at that. This worked out very nicely. Here he comes. Nice big engine, huh? Look at him go. A lot of these are going to the Nelson coal tipples and the Sanford New River mining. They have They have two tipples up there. Yeah. Some of it's going to these boxcars are going to the Quinnimont Freight House, Quinnimont Union Ice Company. You know, stuff like that. So they're headed on their way up. And he's at half speed right now. I don't know if he's under an approach but he is at half speed. Probably had a yellow light or something. I don't know. It's under AI control, so I wasn't real keen on paying too close attention to the signals. We must be doing another crossing up there. Nice. Yep. And again, those are those automatic train whistles that I put on the tracks. There's the caboose. There's the end of this haul, huh? Hey, fellas. There they go. Beautiful. The C&O. That's nice. All right, we're going to pop back up here to the lead, see what's going on. Uh-oh. What's going on? Is that, I believe that's, what's his face there, isn't it? That is Adair, who was our passenger train. Oh, looky. We caught up to him because he stopped here. Yep. Now, the question is, can we sneak him forward? He looks like he's on a little sidetrack here. Could we sneak him forward and get him out of the way of Andrew? Because Andrew's got a red right now because the junction is not aligned for this route. Actually, I'm kind of surprised he just didn't clip right through that. Is this one not aligned? Is that what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Because this one is aligned, right? He's chugging his way up there. He's gonna stop. They're gonna give him a green. He's gonna clip right through that. Oh yeah, look, they gave him a flashing red. What does that mean? Yeah, he's gonna clip right through this. Close your eyes. We're about to lose some immersion. Okay, let's go up here. We could sneak him forward, right? Let's sneak him forward just a little bit. Let's just kind of hippity hop him forward before any of us sees that clipping there. It could have made the siding a little bit longer to accommodate this very problem. Is that going to get it done? Okay, he's not clipping up here now, is he? Lots of smoke. No, he's fine here. Let's look back here now. Whoop, right at. Don't look! Oh, gosh, don't look. Okay, can I sneak him a little bit more forward? I need to change the... Oh, yeah, look. I need to change where the stop is here. Where the No. Stop. Where the, I'll spit it out. Track mark. I need to change the track mark. So now we got enough room here, and we still got enough room here. I mean, he barely fits on that siding, but he did make it. And looking at the time, that's going to be the end of Andrew's turn. So let me put you guys on pause, and I can fix all that. And then we'll see where we're going next. And we've come back here into Hinton now, and we're with Graham. Graham is working some industries. Let's see here now. Come out. There we go. All of a sudden it got loud. Okay. So, yeah, he's working these industries here. We're not going to leave. Are we going to leave these doors open, the refrigerator doors open? I'm going to say no. So we're going to go like this. Go like this. View the details. And we're going to say... close the doors, people. There you go. There's one. There's two. And let's close these doors over here. Oh, boy. And there's three. Okay, so those are closed. So that he's done working the fruit. The Hinton, what was it? I do know. It was the Hinton Fruit and Produce. Then he did the new grocery, the New River Grocery, I should say, right here. He's unloaded that one. So we got to close this door. How come it looks like there's still stuff in there? Is there still stuff in here? There is. Guys, you got to unload it. I must have forgot to unload it. Beavis? You can't unload it from the screen, can you? Gosh darn it. Okay, so we'll say, because he's got to work other industries up here anyway, we'll say they forgot to unload it. So we went and knocked on the door and said, fellas, got to unload this. So, okay, so these are now unloaded here. Now we can open door number 1. Here we go. And we can open this one right here. View details. Open this one right here. Goes just like that. Beautiful. Okay, so they unloaded all 17. They're waiting to get into Hinton Freight. So up here, he's done. Well, except for this one here, but they'll unload that. These are done. All he has to do is just push these right here back to Hinton Hardware. So that's going to be our first step. The Hinton Hardware move. Oh, yeah. Don't do that. There we go. There we go. I don't think we'll hit those there. If we do, it's no big deal. Actually, we probably kind of want to. Eventually, we're going to have to pull them all down anyway, and it'll still be over the platform. So, yep, we are going to want to hit those. I'd hit that. There we go. And I did hit that. Okay. That one's done. That's all we have to do up here on the hill, right? Yeah, that's all we have to do up here on the hill. Then we will apply the handbrake, do a little decouple action, then we'll head back down the hill. Okay, I was going to head back down the hill. Now, he had this job already, but I forgot about that. Just like I forgot to unload the reefer at New Grocery. That's right. It's not going to slow us down any because it's going to take a turn to unload those bricks. So, no big deal. And then, okay, now we're going to switch this way. I'll show you why I'm doing this in just a second. Because these right here are supposed to go to the new Hinton, or to the Hinton, I should say, block company, right? Yeah. So these all got to be picked up and hauled off to the block company. These are just going to be put out there waiting, and these all have to be unloaded. Because they're trying to make blocks down there, and they need stuff that's in those boxcars. I don't know what it is. Could it be rebar? They're making reinforced concrete, or maybe we're grit your teeth. Ouch! That one hurt, and let's grit our teeth again. Boom. Okay. Maybe they're getting cement, bags. I don't know. Again, not my problem. I just got to deliver it. Alrighty. Graham and Sam moving down now through the Hinton Yard. He should all be. I just checked them. Everything should be set correctly. Beautiful. Let's get a shot at those engines back that way. Yeah. Got some work in the yard there. Service yard. I don't know if this one looks like it's getting ready to be moved out of here. So Andrew, he just moved a whole bunch out of here, and he was working when he pulled 75 cars out of here. That's a lot of cars. All right, let's run down here to the switch he's got to clear, which is this one right here. This one is set correctly, right? Yeah. That would be a classic derail right there. We don't want that. I'll know derails can be funny, but come on now. That's just malfeasance for malfeasance's sake, to quote Dwight Schrute. There we go. Now we're going to back it up and lash onto that cut. That's correct, and that's correct. Here we come. Beautiful. 4 mile an hour is right in the sweet spot. Boom. These are down towards Avis. Not all the way to Avis, just down. No. Towards Avis. You want to go this way. There we go. All right, is the last car moving? These are all going to Hinton Block Company, every last one of them. So we got this again. Let's check this again. And we got that's correct. And he's got to switch over to this track. Yes. Switch over to this track. Yes. Hey, here we go. The old 44 tonners. Coming up on noon here. Well, I guess not coming up. It's an hour and a half till noon here in Hinton. It looks like we're in some fall month. I'm sure I mentioned it when we moved there. Of course, the last Trainz video I made, we actually progressed a day, and I forgot to mention it in Tidewater. Well, what are you going to do? Those viewers that are watching closely will notice the time suddenly switched from after 1700 to 0900. That kind of gives it away. Or if they didn't notice, that's okay too. Hey, I put them out there. You can interpret them any which way you wish. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I was breaking way too. I always forget these take a long time to break. The brakes ain't so good a lot. They're noisy though. Come down here with a can of WD-40. All right. We want to do 75 here, right? I think so. Okay, he's moving in the right direction. Let's get the switches lined for Hinton Block Company. Well, there's Thomas and his twin 44 tonners. There we go. There we go. Then we're going to go down this way. And then we're going to come over this way. You get a nice view of the route this way, don't you? Nice quick route, yeah. So we'll drop the 4 empties back in here. That is one big pile of limestone. And then we'll start unloading the boxes right here. Okay. We don't have any other kind of a yard around here, do we? No. We don't. And there's no room in Avis yard. Someone had commented, when am I ever going to unload this train right here? Yeah, it's been a while. Every time it's Thomas's turn to shunt, I pick the next train. There's 5 tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all inbound trains. So this train hasn't come up. Now, yeah, I know. Would it actually be sitting here for days and days and days waiting? No, it would not. So that person was a very is watching these videos very closely, which is great. But yeah, it wouldn't happen. But I'm only one person. If I were to shunt all these every time, I'd be doing nothing but making trains and shunting. So I gotta, for variety, I don't. You can see, I'll just show you down here. Here's the other 4 trains that are waiting too. Yeah, we just happen to see that one all the time, so you don't see these 4 engines also waiting on this end. But we got a ton of engines waiting here. Okay, so now we're gonna fly back over this way and look at the invisible train. Yes, Wonder Woman's invisible train. Nope, there it is. Okay, we're gonna fly backwards here. Except I got rid of that and I went to the next car. It's going to pop right back up. There we go. Now, it says the speed limit's 15, but I know it's 20. I think this happened last time, too. I don't know why, but it did. Let's look at it from this side. Because really, we're here to see the trains, not the river, right? For river fans, I want you to look right here in this area. That's the area you want to be observing. You can see the little falls there, the rapids. Trainz fans, look at all this up here. Look at all the glorious train stuff over there. All right, you know what? I think Graham has also got some cabooses to move out. He does. I mentioned in the last video. I just remembered it now. Yeah, we have 2 caboose to move out. We'll take care of that, too, after he's done dropping these off. Figure out which 2 need to be moved out. And I do remember that Thomas is sitting here in this part of the yard because he had just pulled out one of the caboose from the ready track, and he put it on the end of the train. In fact, we don't have any caboose that are ready now, on the ready track anyway, but there are some inside there. You can see all the smoke coming off of them. Nice. Just riding it back. Oh, I was gonna say, is that a track? It is. That's the coal merchants right there. Because that's where Hinton Hardware and everything else is right up there. Swift and Company, meat companies right there. And then, yeah, there's a track where they unload the coal cars. To sell coal to people so they can heat their houses. Don't really do that. And another person brought up, remember the last time, I think it was last episode, episode before that, I think it was the last episode, that I had a freight train coming in. And it went right here, and it got stopped because the passenger train and the freight train were face-to-face there. And I'm like, well, I've never noticed that before. But somebody came up with the right answer. And that is I'd never had the passenger train sitting there at the station before when a freight train would come through. So I wouldn't see it go through, where they always go on that track. I just never saw them do it before. So what I'm going to do is, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to add a track mark over on this track and have them go first to this track mark, then to their destination here in the Avis yard, so they will remain on this track. So thanks again to that person. I can't remember who it was. I don't want to say a name and then get it wrong. So, yeah, you know who you are. But thank you very much for pointing that out. That does solve that little problem. All right, so we're going to slow it back down to like 15 mile an hour now, coming into here. yes. This house has got the perfect spot, doesn't it? I'd sit right there with a big bucket of popcorn and look out these windows and watch the trains go by all day. And back then, they probably weren't too worried about noise or anything, so they're probably doing all their work all night long. That would be awesome. Falling asleep to all those train noises. My wife, not so much. Probably wouldn't like that so much. She'd get used to it, though. All right. Come into the Hinton Block Company yard. Well, track anyway. I don't know if it's really a yard. It's a single track. You got the crosshatch grass going here. See that? That's nice. That's not that nice grass. What are they? Turfex. Yeah, it's not Turfex. Well, I thought there was Turfex on here. Spots. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. All right, let's start doing the bell. What does that say? Chew mail pouch. Is that tobacco? Yes. I've never seen. Why have I never noticed that barn before? We're gonna slow down. Let's slow down a little bit more here. Watch out, people. What does it say over here? Chew mail pouch tobacco and treat yourself to the best. Very nice. Ever noticed that advertisement before? I am noticing the bell does not get quieter with distance, as you would expect it to. I've mentioned it before, but I'm noticing it again. There we go. We'll slow it down just a little bit there. A little bit more. These four are going to fit on here. I hope so. Slow it down. Yeah, right there. It's hitting right there, even though it doesn't look like it. All right. So the problem is we could probably unload 3 of these at a time. Gosh darn it. Now, oh, no, maybe not, though. So we move this one about half a car length. Yeah, I bet you it would. Darn. Okay, well, that's some bad railroading there. Let's pull it back out. And we are going to flip the position of these cars, is what we're going to do. We are going to put the box cars in first, and then these cars in next. Actually, we don't even have to do that, because we could park those these flat cars in here, right? Yeah. How about we just stick the flat cars right now down this track, and then we'll come back, work this industry here, and because the only other person that's going to ever come down here is Graham. He's not going to come down here while he's still working these industries. So, thanks with the bell there, Graham. Give Sam a nudge. Give him the kill the bell nudge. Of course, you're in separate things. You can't really nudge each other. Give him the nod. There you go. Kill the bell nod. All right, get some herky-jerky movement here. I don't know why. Shouldn't. Now, if we go to this side, is it still herky-jerky when we go to this side? Now, why is that? Now it's smooth. I don't know. They don't like something more. It's drawing something over here they don't like. Okay, fine, we'll stay over here then. Have it your way. Well, let's slow down now. Go. Alrighty. I will shove these back onto this track. Just get them out of the way while we're working this other part of the industry. Because the boxcars are all full, like I was saying. So it's all got to be offloaded. Snake them out over here. Sure wish I went faster. Stop right there. Train brake, auto brake, and the independence. Here we go. Fly. And back up the hill we go. A little bit of a rise. Thought for sure those four were going to fit on there, but sure thought wrong. Go. Davis 43. There we go. I will ride these back in. Here we come. Back and around. You know, sometimes I think to myself, why do people watch this? It seems kind of boring. I love it. That's what I always have to remind myself. I watch other people do this on their YouTube videos. You know, you think about YouTube and you think about, you know, some of the exciting channels they have, and I watch some really good channels. Neebs Gaming is a really good one. And they're all having fun on there, and it's, you know, they're progressing quickly and everything's going on. I'm not really doing that on my channel. But when I really think about it, I love this. I absolutely love it. So I don't know why I suddenly feel I had to justify what I'm doing on my channel. I don't know. I'm not really justifying. I'm just... This is what I like to do, and if people don't want to watch it, well, then they don't have to. I'm getting in my own head right now. I gotta back off. I gotta ease down. Okay. Now let's line this up where we all know it can be lined up. There we go. These guys got they got their hands on their hips. They're like, now can we start unloading? Pulls it in, he pulls it back out, and he's pulling it back in again. Okay, so that lines up right there. Stop. Yep. Oh, yeah, I knew we could get 3 on there. Of course, I also knew that we could get those box cars, or those flat cars in there. And I knew wrong. Are these door 1 again? Yep, door 1. Look at those. Look at those goods just waiting to be unloaded. No. Wrong button. Here we go. Door 1, please. Thank you. And this one here. Door 1, please. Muchas gracias. Okay, now I've got to go pull a couple caboose out. Apply it. Disconnect. And let's fly. Go. Clear the yard and kill the bell. There we go. Okay, so let's line up for the caboose repair shop. And we got that. We go here. Can we stay on this track? I think I've had this conversation like 18 times. Can I stay on this track and still make it? I cannot. Okay. Just so we don't have to pass near the passenger station. You know, stay away from the platform, but sometimes that's just not possible. So we're going to come over here. Then we're going to come over here. That one should be right, yep. Okay, now the question is, which caboose do I got to pull out of here? That's a real good question. Well, we got caboose, the last three, 519 and 956. 519 and 956. There's 956. I don't know why I'm so excited, but I am. That's not 915. Nope. That's 519, but I need 9. Let me check that again. I need 519. No, I do need this. 519 and 956. So there's 19. He's 2-3 deep. So we're going to pull out everything on this cut here, and then we can start shoving them out there. Alrighty then. So going this way, yep. This way, yep. That way, yep. And then this way. Everything else should be set up already. Where are you at? Here he comes. Whoa. What was that? It made a weird noise and popped for a second. Okay, here we go now. We're on our way to the caboose. Caboose refit shed. Stand back for the platform, people. A couple of diesel 44 tonners coming through. We mean business. There we go. How you folks doing? I notice you're all standing apart from each other. Can't be COVID that hasn't come around yet. Maybe they're worried about the flu season. There we go. Nicely done. Slow it back down to yard speed. Get a drink. Drink has been taken. I just serviced my stomach industry, is what I did. All right. All right, slow this down. We just want a nice, gentle touch here. I don't know how much room we have on the far side. Thinking it's not that much. Got it. Stop. Oh, please stop. Okay, there we go. So, we're going to kill the bell. Thank you, Bell. So what do we know? We need 519 and 956. 956 should be this last one that's on here. How about I do this? 956 is the last one on there. And then 915 is the second to last on there. Okay. I slow this down now. Look at all those caboose. There we go. This one this way. This is what we're going to do. Well, this last one we don't need. Yeah, wait, hold on. There we go. This last one we don't need. So we're going to shove it onto this track right here. Because it's got to go back inside. 298 ain't done yet. In fact, it's got 2 days to go before it's ready to be... Before it's ready for road service again. Okay, let's not dilly-dally. There we go. It's like a smoke train. Everybody's leaking smoke. All right. Then there's 519. I keep saying 915, but it's actually 519. We'll apply it. Uncouple. Then we're going to go this way. Yep. This is fun. I've never had to shuffle caboose around like this before. I kind of like it. Oh boy, you know what we're realizing too? We have cars in the car repair shop that need to be taken out as well. There's a lot to remember. Okay, I can do it. It's all good. I'll get it done. Now we'll put 519 over here. Well, we'll just put it on this side. Alrighty. There we go. Then we'll apply this. And then we'll go this way again. Which way? Yeah, this way. So there's 519. That's one of them. And the other one is 956, which is the first one here. Yes, it is. Okay, so we can ram these back home. There we go. Now, someone also requested that on one of my inbound trains... Well, actually, they didn't say on the inbound train. They said, what are the chances of me adding a big boy onto this route? Yeah, yeah, they're pretty good. I don't see why I can't... And one of my inbound trains is where I'd put it. Put a big boy on there. I hadn't planned on using the big boys. But, yeah. If I can remember, I will stick one on there for you. Why not? Okay, now how much room do we have left over here? We got quite a bit of room left over. Now we'll apply. We'll do this. And we'll go this way now. There we go. So let's check it again. 956. Bingo. And then this one over here is 519. That is the other one I had to pull out. Okay. Now we're going to put these over on the ready track. There we go. Now we'll push these forward. We're just going to couple them up, and then we're going to run around them. There we go. Couple it up. Then apply. Back off. There we go. Back over this way. Then we're going to run around him on this track. This guy here's timing us. Looking at his watch. As fast as I can. Fast as I know how. There we go. Oakley dokley, so we'll run around on this end. Here. Then to here. Now, in our last video, too, we had Thomas doing some run around. And I was trying to figure out where I could run around the caboose so I could put it on the end of the freight train that was leaving that, what's his name took out? Who was it? Andrew? Sure. And somebody came up with an ingenious idea, because I only had the 2 engines and the caboose. Why didn't I just pull them back here onto the roundhouse, into the turntable, and flip them around that way? It'd have been a lot easier. Well, look at that. Huh? That would have been a lot easier. Just didn't occur to me, but now I'll have to remember that in the future. Could have done it with this as well. And that's why I suddenly remembered. It reminded me that person said that. I'm not sure, would 2 caboose and both these 44-tonners fit on the turntable all at once? Not sure. Let's see if we can get a gauge here. We can eyeball it. Pretty sure 1 caboose would fit. Okay, so there's the 2 44-tonners. Yeah, I don't think 2 caboose. 1 caboose even might be tight. But we'll have to try that next time that comes up. Well, this way, here we go. And then this way, so he's going to come down here and grab onto these. Yeah, looking at the car repair yard, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cars that are ready to come out of the car repair yard over there in Avis. So Graham's going to have to go over there and get that done. There we go. Very nice. No, wrong way. Get a nice shot of them driving by, plus while they're driving by, I can move them from the spreadsheet. Yep. Get rid of that one. There's one, and I just deleted the other one. Very nice. We have 1 caboose that's coming out tomorrow, and then 3 that are coming out in 2 days. All right, there's plenty of room to fit on this track, so we ain't going to worry about that. 2 caboose. We won't hit the roundabout pit, the turntable pit. That would be a disaster, huh? There we go. Supposed to become. I knew it. Of course, if I knew it, why am I checking it? All right, we're going to go on to this track right here. Park these guys all. This guy checking his watch, too? He is. All right, pal. Going as fast as I can. Everybody's timing me. All right. Okay, now I'm looking over at the time. We are 11 seconds away from hitting 45 minutes. But you know what? That's still not in the butter zone, as I like to call it. So, we're going to back these off a little bit, too. So we'll go down and pull those cars out of the Avis yard real quick. Why not? I'm having fun. Let's go pull those cars out of the Avis yard. There we go. Now, those 2 are ready. Ready to go. Sitting right there. Very nice. go. And he's clear. And let's back him out of here now. Go yard speed. Now we gotta get him slotted over to the Avis repair yard. Yep, we'll have to go past these folks again. Should be all set already. It is. And then we're gonna go straight this time. Right down this way. Right over this way. Right over here. This way. All the way to down here. Okay, then we're going to come back this way. And 3 of these cars are ready to come out. Which ones are they? Well, we got a flat car, a stock car, a gondola, and a box car. Is there enough? Am I missing cars here? There's no other cars anywhere else, is there? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing cars. Maybe I already pulled them, and I forgot to remove them. Stop, Graham. Stop him. Okay, let's see now. So, flat car 16,584. Is that still here? No. It's not. Okay, so if I take out those 1, 2, 3, 4 cars, how many cars do I have? Sorry, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cars. But if I take out those 4, there should be 10 left. That's what I just counted, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we already pulled those cars out. I just forgot to remove them from the list. Let's do this instead of flying. There we go. We stopped him right in front of the ice house. He's in a good spot, huh? And now we are in a good spot for quitting the video. So I got to update. I got to remember to update my... I did it with the cabooses. Update my spreadsheet so that kind of thing doesn't happen in the future. But you know what, folks? I'll bet you back then they made mistakes like that too. Some moron made a mistake on a piece of paper somewhere, forgot to tell somebody, but we figured it out before we went all the way down there, so that's nice. You know what else is nice? It's nice that I'm going to continue this series after this. Yes, I am. I'm not giving up. Still having too much fun doing it. So why don't you tune back in for episode 38 when it comes out. Hope you guys had fun. You know that I did. I say that every time. Okay, not every time. I say that most of the time because it's true. It's always true, even though I don't say it every time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, why don't you subscribe? Why don't you like? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that I can't keep my spreadsheet straight, well, this just may not be the channel for you.